All right, and welcome back to the podcast Two Protects One, and we're back with another reaction. Okay, this is a reaction that I wanted to do. I thought it was important. I heard a little snippet of the song, and I'm like, this sounds like my type of track. This sounds like something that I could add some commentary to, and that track is none other than Jack Gaspard, "Can't Buy Time." I thought it was powerful. Just a little snippet I heard. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this song when it comes out. Well, it dropped yesterday, and I didn't have time to react to it. So today I'm gonna react to it. Jack is a dope artist. He's always working with Dunbar, which Beats by Dunbar is super dope. So I'm excited for this track. I can't remember the last meaningful Jack Gaspard track that I did. Like there was one that where I had. Oh, hold up. There was one that had like some deep meaning to it, and it was super dope. And I went ahead and dropped a reaction to it. I can't remember what it was. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna look because I don't like not being able to find it. Oh, it's called "Could Be Worse." "Could Be Worse." I thought was super dope too. Another meaningful, deep track. Just talking about the struggles of everyday life, and that's the type of stuff I relate to now. I don't relate to shit about going to the club and making it rain and all that fucking gay shit. All right, I want to talk about real life, dude. I want to talk about fucking hoes and slamming Cadillac doors, and I don't know. I don't have that in me anymore. I'm old. All right, I want to talk about struggles. I want to talk about how to you know, seemingly succeed in life, what succeeding looks like. And that's the type of stuff that I find interesting. So I'm interested to see what Jack's got to say today. And we're going to go ahead and let me see if I can expand it here. All right. Let me go ahead and pull it up. All right. So here we go. This is Jack Gaspard. "Can't Buy Time." Let's fucking go. Let me adjust it just one more time. All right, so like I said, this is Jack Gaspard. "Can't Buy Time." Let's get it.
Can't buy time. Can't buy time. Can't buy time. I give my life away to get a good check, and I'm still scraping by, and I ain't living good yet. So much sweat that I pour, so much damage to my body when I could have been at games or at birthday parties. I ain't hardly ever home, and if I am, I'm sleeping. To get right back to work and give the time my kids need, and I believe that every able-bodied man should be working. Nobody giving you nothing unless you get out there and earn it, but I'm learning not to work too much. I work too much, and that's why I'm stuck in this rut. I put so much time into somebody else's clock when God only knows how much I got on my clock.
All right, so that's pretty deep and meaningful. I think that's a struggle of every man in life. We're struggling to find that work balance, that life balance, spending time with our kids, spending time with our wife, trying to find that balance in life, and also having enough money in the bank account. I think that's something that every man struggles with, every man thinks about is, hey, do I got enough money to get by, dude? Am I going to be able to pay my bills this month? And sometimes you get into a job where you're working a bunch of mandatory overtime. You got plenty of money sitting in your bank account, but you still got to fucking work because some guy wants you to come to work. And I've been in that position before. I've been in the not being able to pay my bills. I've been in the mandatory overtime position. It fucking sucks. And that's just me being honest. It's not fun. I can remember back in my late 20s, both my girls were really young, and I was working anywhere from 58 to 68 hours a week. And it was just brutal, man. I was working 10-hour shifts during the week, and then sometimes I'd work Saturday and Sunday. So it was just like I'd never had any time to really see them or do stuff around the house or like make plans. And it's not fun, man. You feel like you're missing out on your kids' life. You feel like you're missing out on moments in their life, and it's A lot of people think, I think a lot of people wonder why I'm so like, I push so hard for men. Okay. Like I push so hard for them because I feel the struggle of, obviously I am a man. So I feel the struggle of them as far as work, being able to see their kids, having to do some of the most physical work. Now, my job isn't as physical anymore. Well, it's not physical anymore. I sit at a computer desk 9, 10 hours a day. But there in my 20s and even late into my 30s, I was working on a production floor, making product, so on and so forth. So, I worked manufacturing for probably about 19 years, and it fucking sucked. Okay, it sucked. You were on your feet all the time. You were working a bunch of overtime. You never knew when you were going to have overtime. So, it's crazy, man. And that's why I like men. I feel like men catch a hard, like that. They get such a hard time from people, and they don't realize deep down inside what men struggle with. They think we're just big, dumb, fucking Neanderthals that don't think about life. And it's just not true, bro. Like, we have our own struggles. We just don't whine about it all the fucking time. All right, let me take it back just a little bit so we can hear the hook.
And God only knows how much I got on my clock. Some more time fishing and less time tripping by, scraping by every day. I wanna spend more time laughing and less time mad about bills that I gotta pay. I got kids to feed, but I got kids to see. Trying to give them the world, that's a world without me. I'm out the door for a check with my name on the line. For money that can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy time. My kids grow.
That is true. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy time. That time that you invest in, making that money for your family, you're also taking it away from your family. And that's why a lot of people don't realize is like men sometimes can get the raw end of the deal. Hardworking men, we're never home. We're working all the time. We don't get to see the kids. We miss out on shit. Like, it sucks, bro. And some people, I would say some women, think that we don't give a shit, and that's just not the case. Okay, it's just not the case. We do care. It's just we have to stay focused, bro. When you're working 6, 7 days a week, you have to stay focused on the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't get distracted, bro. And if you're distracted, then you're going to start missing work. You're going to start feeling bad for people around you. But then also you're going to start missing out on meals and shit if you get fired. So you got to be thinking about that shit. But anyway, let's check out verse 2. Here we go.
But it can't buy time. My kids growing up, and it breaks my heart. Don't feel I'm knowing them enough. Don't know what's up at school. Don't even know where you've been. You were going, I got up, and you was asleep when I got back in, and I've been losing it.
Yep.
And I hope you know that I miss it. And I hate that I'm at work, and I hate that I ain't with you. And I wish you could see how much I don't wanna leave. But I'm so used to failing that I just wanna succeed. Please do not follow my footsteps. But if you ever do, learn from my missteps, don't blame. Making a living, start keeping you from living. Cause time is from God and a job can't give us all. More time fishing and less time.
Alright, we gotta go back. There was some deep meaning in that one, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit. There was some stuff at the end I wanted to pause. So.
That I'm at work and I hate that I ain't with you. And I wish you could see how much I don't wanna leave. But I'm so used to failing that I just wanna succeed, please.
Oh, I wish you could see how much I don't want to leave. I'm so used to failing. Something about wanting to succeed. Bro, like I'm telling you, it's like been my life, dude. Like, I know I have to work my ass off. Even in the job I'm in right now, just because I'm not doing physical shit. Like, I am busy, bro. That's why I haven't been doing a whole lot of reactions. That's why I haven't been going live a whole lot. Is I am just fucking busy. And, it takes away a lot of the shit. The time I get to spend with my kids, and by the time I get off work, I'm tired. Like, I'm mentally fucking tired. But yeah, man. Yeah. There's some other stuff. Hold on.
Do not follow my footsteps, but if you ever do, learn from my missteps. Don't blame.
Yeah, I tell my kids that all the time, especially my girls that are getting older. Like, don't follow in my footsteps. Do better than me. Like, I'll say this: I came from a divorced family. Okay, I got divorced. I want my kids to do better than me, break the generational curse. Uh, if you want to call it that, or just set a different example. I want my kids to grow up and never get divorced and find the right person and do the right things in life. I want my kids to do better than me. Matter of fact, I'm going to demand it. I'm going to try my best. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you can only control so much, but I want my kids to be better than me, make better decisions, spend their money more wisely, save for retirement, save for this, save for that. Getting so much fucking debt. I want my kids to be better than me. So I feel that one.
Making a living, start keeping you from living. Cause time is from God and a job can't give us all. More time fishing and less time tripping by, scraping by every day. I wanna spend more time laughing and less time mad about bills that I gotta pay. I got kids to feed, but I got kids to see. Trying to give them the world, that's a world without me. I'm out the door for a check with my name on the line. For money that can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy time. All them hours you working, that overtime you put in,
yes sir.
This song is dedicated to every parent out there who's gone way more than their home, trying to give your kids a good life, and you realize you're working so hard to give them a good life that you're missing half your life. I want you to know I'm right there with you living it. It shouldn't be this hard, but it is. That's why I wanna spend more time fishing and less time tripping by, scraping by every day. I wanna spend more time laughing and less time mad about bills that I gotta pay. I got kids to feed, but I got kids to see. Trying to give them the world, that's a world without me. I'm out the door for a check with my name on the line. For money that can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy time.
All right. Taking her in big screen. All right. So that track was super dope. I can relate with a lot of what he said, man. That struggle of finding that work-life balance with your kids. Worried about 401ks and savings accounts and having money in case this happens or that happens. And then you got to start thinking about, well, so-and-so's got this sporting event coming up or this choir practice or this recital or, and you're thinking money-wise. And that's the thing. Anytime you spend money, you got to think about the time it takes you to earn that money back. And it's tough, man. It's tough because I think a lot of people want to have nice things in life, and sometimes you just got to work for it and not get yourself into debt over it. And it's tough, man. It's a tough balance, and then balancing your family life is it's crazy, bro. Like, in all honesty, these employers don't give a shit about you. And he said something towards the end of it. He said it shouldn't be this hard basically he was saying it shouldn't be this hard to earn this amount of money. And it's because our fucking government is stealing it from us, bro. Our government is stealing it from us and giving it to foreign countries, illegals, and people that absolutely hate this fucking country. Now, if you get to this point in the reaction and you find yourself doing this, then yeah, bro, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. Our government's robbing us fucking blind, and it shouldn't be this hard to make a good living. And we shouldn't have to work 60 to 70 hours a week to feed our fucking families. We shouldn't have to do that. But yeah, man, super dope track. See, this is the thing. Like, I feel like I do better with tracks like this because it has some meaning behind it. I'm not like just looking at bars and like trying to figure out what they said or whatever. I like these songs with a little bit more meaning in it. And Jack's a super dope artist, man. I'm excited for what's coming up for him. I know he has some stuff coming up. Let's put it that way. And I'm super dope. I'm super happy for him. I think he's a dope artist. Hopefully he continue. Like, I'm gonna do what I can to push his music out because I think people like Jack and Dunbar and Jeff McCool. I like these guys. They're super dope. They're MCs. They're what I would consider fucking hip hop. So I'm gonna keep doing whatever I can do to push their content, push their music. That's pretty much it for me, man. I appreciate you guys coming through, watching the reaction. Go follow Jack Gaspard on YouTube. Go follow him on Instagram, all that good shit. Look him up. Try to find him. If not, hit me up in the comments section. I'll also link the video down in the comments section so you guys can all go subscribe to his channel. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out.
My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag.